Developing story this morning in Queens, where police officers shot and wounded a 15-year-old gunman.
Police say the teenager was firing shots into a crowd. CBS 2's Clark Foraker is live for us this morning in Far Rockaway. Clark?
That 15-year-old is in police custody, and they tell us this morning they're talking to a second person as they try to figure out what happened in this shooting. Right now, crime scene investigators still here on the scene. Right now, they've opened the driver's side door of a white car right in the middle of the crime scene. We're not sure what they're looking for inside that car, but that's been the focus of their attention for the past 30 minutes or so. Right now, they have a number of technician vehicles here and still have 14 evidence markers on the ground. Police have recovered a handgun they say a 15-year-old fired into a crowd of people at Redfern Avenue and Namoki Avenue in Far Rockaway, Queens.
Coming down here, I heard a big commotion. Coming down here, I saw a kid on the floor with his face busted up.
Around 11 last night, police say 2 uniformed officers watched the young man fire shots into the crowd and confronted him.
They gave him verbal commands to drop the gun.
They say the teen did not, and both officers fired their weapons, hitting him several times. Now the teen's in Long Island Jewish Hospital in stable condition.
We know that the suspect was firing a gun at the dispersing crowd. We know the officers engaged them and discharged their weapons.
Crime scene investigators marked evidence with orange cones and took photos of the evidence in the largely residential community. A crowd formed on the street after the shots were fired.
He was laying there on his side in cuffs, in a tank top. He looked like motionless, so I guess he done got shot already, but everybody was crowded over here.
Police and neighbors aren't sure what motivated the shooting.
There was a big barbecue over here. I don't know if it was a baby shower or a gender reveal, something like that.
Police haven't said if the teen aimed his gun at officers before they fired. They say answering that question's part of their ongoing investigation. Investigators have put a ladder up on this building. You see one of them climbing down right now. This is another area of this crime scene where evidence technicians are trying to figure out what's going on along with that white car. Within the past 10 minutes, they've been taking a saw and sawing part of that car. You could hear the metal being torn through and sparks flying as they try to get into that car. We're not sure why. We do know, though, that thankfully none of the bullets fired by the officers or maybe by that 15-year-old hit anyone else who may have been around this crime scene. The police officers, we're told, are okay. So far, no charges have been filed. Live in Far Rockaway, Queens, Clark Foraker, CBS 2 News.